Hello, I'm Aios and welcome back to the Journeyman Project, Legacy of Time. We're in the third area today, which is Dorado. Wow, that was quick. Remember when loading things was that quick back in the day? Old Windows? Yeah. We need to find a disguise, don't we? Yes, we do. Arthur had something to say about that last time. We popped out of the well last time. Hey, is that someone snoring? What is he wearing that's pink? Anyway.
What's that near the well, Gage? Is that a South American mountain sloth?
Possibly.
Careful, they're rapid nappers.
Rapid nappers or rabid nappers?
This is the farm plateau we visited earlier. We know that most of the fighting occurred over the temple of the central plateau. I think we should search there for the artifact.
Yeah, we'll get there in a minute.
Judging from these fertile fields, I would say that the natives have mastered irrigation. Having seen the well system firsthand, I would guess that they're using underground aqueducts to bring water from the mountains.
A lot of digging there, but cool. Mushrooms? No, it's a type. It's a palm tree. That's just a type of tree. We can't talk to him like this, especially. But we can get other disguises using him. I will start zooming around after we've seen everything. We're in the disguise of a child. As long as we don't have to, stoop down into anywhere really, really short, it shouldn't be a problem. The height difference is going to be really weird. Because we have a suit, but it's all holograms. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know what we're looking for. The basket's got to stay there, because I think we used that. What is this? No comment? No information? No historical significance? Okay, Arthur. You're letting me down, but that's fine. I want to learn things. Weird to say that in a video game, but it's true.
I think if I had a nose, I'd be holding it right now. We're in a stable of some sort. Some advice? Step gingerly while we're in here.
Hopefully it's clean. If it's clean, it's no big deal. Also, we're in a spacesuit, so we shouldn't have any problem with smells. We'll leave the smelling to the AI. That's you, Arthur. Do we have to go looking for, something in the hay? I hope not. Let's take another look real quick. Nothing stands out. Good. Okay. Right, there was this weird passage around the side we couldn't do anything with. What do you have to say? Oh, about the ground, maybe.
See those markings that carve across the mountains in the distance?
Yes.
Those remind me of the lines left behind by the Nazca Indians of Peru. In the arid plains nestled between Peru's Pacific coast and the Andean foothills, the Nazca left behind hundreds of mysterious intersecting lines that sprawled for miles over the landscape.
And the second part of that, because old game.
The mystery of the Nazca lines was never solved. From the ground, the markings were too vast to be recognizable, but when viewed from the air, the lines form a baffling web of animal forms. Spiders, birds, and dozens of seemingly random geometric patterns. Some extreme theories claim that the lines were runways for alien ships, while other authorities suggested that the Nazca had created a remarkable astronomical calendar.
So the question is, way back, in real life, way back, how do they see it? How do they create these lines and designs to be seen from up above?
A group of 20th century scientists attempted to prove that the Nazca lines were too precise to have been created without aerial views. They believed the Nazca used simple flying devices, and to prove this, the scientists succeeded in creating a balloon made from only natural resources. It appears that the El Dorado people have actually mastered ballooning. They may have shared the technology with the Nazca before their untimely demise.
That last bit is game, but the rest of it is pretty accurate.
Gage, I don't see this town on our map. Why don't you ask the nice man sharpening the large scythe for directions?
Death? Oh no, mortal. Got my hopes up. I mean, there's time travel. It could be all kinds of things. That's my hero. In case you didn't know. Never mind. Alright, we claimed his soul. Moving on. Again, that's the little thing with the that's my hero thing. Okay, moving on. Hello. We need to leave everything because we need to take it in the future. In the past. Weirdness.
Acheo, there you are. Son, I can tell by your drooping eyes that you were sleeping. Were you out late last night visiting the shaman again? Remember, you have many chores today. Harvesting the crops that Doawalpa provides our people is hard work. I cannot do it alone.
Knife sharpen. You get the message? What does the shaman do?
Father, what does the shaman do?
Lately, I would imagine that you know him better than I. Anyhow, the shaman is the one who speaks to the spirits. Son, I know you have been going to see him. It is good that you are interested in the stories of our people. But I cannot reap Doawalpa's bounty alone. I need your help. Don't worry. I'm not forbidding you from seeing the shaman. Just tend to your chores.
No. Look, everything's being destroyed the next day. We're just going to have fun.
What is a Toahualpa?
Doawalpa is the greatest of the four elemental spirits. She is the earth, the strength of stone, and the wealth of soil. It is she who causes the ground to be fertile and the crops to grow. Next time you see the shaman, ask him to teach you more of the spirits.
I'm going to like this area. 4 elements, 4 spirits. I can understand this much easier.
Goodbye, Father.
Acheo, I'll see you at dinner. And don't take any more naps. Daydreamed enough for today.
I might just go hit the hay. You know, it's a chore, right? We're going to go in and do stuff in the stable. I'll start the phrase now. Yeah? Okay. I guess that's why we could sneak around the side. There was someone there. In the first episode when we were poking around everywhere. Let's go yell at her son. Get to work! Remember, if you're family, you're a slave. Do what your parents say, or else. Just my family? I learned well. Alright. What, Arthur?
There's a sleeping boy over by the well. Go wake him up.
Good morning, Father. I was taking a short nap, but I'll be up and at those chores very, very soon.
Soon? He's gonna go back to bed?
Why haven't you done your chores yet, young man?
I couldn't sleep last night. I promise I'll do my chores, Father.
He couldn't sleep.
Goodbye.
Bye, Father. I'll have those chores done before dinner.
Uh-huh. Just checking you weren't still asleep or something. He went right back to bed. Okay, I'll let him be. I've been that tired. You get up, you do whatever you have to do, and you go back to sleep. You barely have your head hit the pillow, and you're out. Must have been one eventful night. Can we see anything out this way? A llama. I don't know what that is. You probably have a better view than I do. Let's be the kid and wander around. If kid gets in trouble, they don't have as much of a punishment. Yes. Yes. No, I clicked, but I wanted to hear about thing. Just a moment.
Those balloons rise along the rope rails to the other plateau. It actually looks very safe, but before we go, let me tell you a sad tale about a little balloon called the Hindenburg.
I'm listening. What is that? Fine. He doesn't go on. I don't know why. I mean, I'm interested in learning. So I'm guessing it was just like locked into place with a weight or something, and then like a clutch, and then you just release the clutch. Yeah, right there. I don't know why it would go backwards. Probably a counterweight? No, wait. Don't. Okay, no, Arthur's still...
Gage, hold my purse. I'm going to take a picture.
Arthur, now's not the time, alright? Just you hold the purse.
Greedy explorers continued searching for El Dorado right up to the end of the 18th century, cutting a bloody trail of atrocities through South America. However, none would find the lost city. Disease, dissension, native resistance, and malnutrition would eventually decimate even the most well-prepared expeditions.
And what does this have to do with your purse? I don't know what this is for. Probably another balloon? Oh, it's a trade-off. One goes one way, the other goes the other way. I get it now. Sorry, remember, I'm an idiot. Yay. Are we good? Anything to say? I'm mostly concerned about missing something Arthur has to say. By the way, this... that part. You hear this so many times in this area. I will do my best to drown it out just a little bit, but it gets memorized and annoying. I will speed through this area as much as I can. It's the same sound clip over and over again. If the bird did this in real life, it should be made extinct. Hello? Yeah, there.
This wall reminds me of brilliant Incan stonework. Incan masons constructed their walls with irregularly shaped bricks that had no pattern, but managed to create incredibly stable structures, packed so tightly, in fact, that you couldn't insert a sharp knife between the stones. The Incans could have learned that technique from the masons of El Dorado.
Cool. Again, mixing actual history and facts with fantasy. No, he had something else to say. This area is going to be like that, isn't it? You. Talk. Talk. There.
It seems that El Dorado might have influenced other South American cultures before its demise. It's possible that the Incas learned their brilliant irregular stone masonry from the artisans of El Dorado. Also, knowledge of drawing the lines with the balloons might have been shared with the Nazca. If so, it's fortunate that the elements of this incredible society were preserved.
So he just combined the two things he already said. I'm moving on. Alright, this is where we get our gold leaf. I had to look it up when I was younger. I know this place well.
That yellow sheet is gold leaf. Many ancient cultures discovered that gold was a very malleable metal. It could be pounded into very fine sheets that could be quickly and easily applied to almost anything to make it look golden.
And then it kept the rigidity of the material beneath it. So you could basically layer it over a sword, and it's just, you know, gold plated, essentially. It makes it look very fabulous and wonderful. It's gold after all, but it wouldn't like bend in half or anything. Gold is that malleable, non-alloyed gold. This?
The pictograms surrounding the mural speak of the great story in the first shaman. He was instructed by the spirits of time and space to hide one of the 3 totems of tremendous power from the fury of their powerful children, 2 winged brothers. To aid him with this task, he called upon the power of the element spirits. They showed him a secret place for the totem. Once the totem was hidden, The shaman bade the spirits to guard it, and they have ever since.
Okay, so that is the story of this element, this piece that we're after. Right.
After roughly translating the inscriptions, I believe that this mural is somehow depicting the path the first shaman took to hide the totem. I have a sneaking suspicion that the totem is the artifact that we're looking for, so we might want to learn all we can about this great story. In the center of the mural, the shaman boards a balloon and flies over the totem's resting place. In the next section, he hides the totem in the mouth of a coatl serpent surrounded by the elements. Sounds like we need to retrace the first shaman's path to find the totem's location. I would say the first step would be to hitch a ride on one of those high-flying balloons.
Right. We can do that. Oh, it's really helpful. That's not even a hint. That's like, go get a balloon. It should be like the quest log thing. Is this the same thing?
The pictograms on this mural speak of the conclusion of the great story. Many generations after the first shaman secured the totem in a secret place, the spirits of time and space would beseech a young warrior to save the totem from the brothers, return to claim the totem. However, the warrior would have to overcome the element guardians protecting the totem. The rest of the mural is unfinished, Gage. I assume that's what the scribe is working on now.
We should ask him how it ends, because that's our future. Also, your soul is mine. Anyone? Anything? Bug him? Bug him. Can we have candy?
Who's there?
No one?
Ah, a Chael. Well, I suppose I can take a few minutes of rest. What can I do for you, boy?
Candy. Fine.
What are you working on?
It's an old village. Everyone knows everyone
Normally,
else.
I
Candy's
would be
fine.
working on my pampas on a beautiful day like this. But today, I have the honor of finishing a story that has not had an ending for many generations.
What is that story?
Tell me the story.
Arthur does
It
kid
is the oldest
really
story
well.
known to us. It is a long tale, Chael, and unfortunately, I do not have long to tell it. You see the shaman often. Ask him about the great story when you see him next.
Poor guy has less than 24 hours to live. How does he know that? Why is it
Why
not
has
finished?
the story never been finished?
All of the past shamans of our people have seen visions of the story, but the spirits have never revealed the ending. It has been unfinished for generations. But soon, we will know.
That, I think, is the power of this particular artifact, is that it allows you to see through time. I'm not sure, I'm not remembering 100%.
Pompous? What do you mean? I think you're quite modest.
No. The Pampas.
Doesn't work.
The vast plains far below the
Translation.
plateaus of our city. All the stories told to me are recorded onto the Pampas. Imagine the sprawling flatlands below us as a great canvas where I draw the histories of the world.
Pompous? What do you mean?
I misclicked. How recorded?
How do you draw the histories?
With the help of the aviators and their balloons, I trace symbols and shapes across the face of Tolhopa, the earth. Each form and pattern, every line, all have meaning, revealing the secrets of history for those that stop to listen.
Or have a UI with an AI assistant? Yeah.
Who tells you the stories?
The shaman. He dreams his visions in the ritual of seeing, and then he confides to me what he has seen, so it can be chronicled for all of our people. You know Ualqua, our shaman.
No.
Ask him about such things when you see him again.
That was cut a little close. That's not me. My hands weren't even on the machine.
Goodbye.
Thank you for the visit, Chael.
If I keep my hand on the mouse, unfortunately, sometimes the screen goes a little funny. So, hands off. But alright, we got the gold leaf, so there is Atlantis sorted. But we still have a whole other place to explore. Also, is this a garden or is this just weeds? Why not make it both? That noise. There. To there. Yeah, we came that way. There's no balloon here, so we'll go this way. Okay, it is every 2 steps here. I suppose it has to redraw everything as we approach because that's the game engine or something along those lines. I'm not 100% certain. But it is a little weird that we have so many steps. They could have just recorded it once in as a render, pre-rendered it, and then allow us to play that animation as we go.
Stop where you are!
Yes.
Sorry, Cheo. You cannot visit the shaman today. You should return to your farm. Soon it will be dangerous for you to be here on the central mesa.
You're mine. Alright, why not? Why can't we visit?
Sir,
We visit
why
every day.
can't I see the shaman?
The shaman is inside the aviary, completing long rituals. He is not to be disturbed.
You're grumpy. I don't like you. Why are all the guards grumpy?
Dangerous? How come?
There is nothing to worry about, Acheo. As long as you go back home, you will be safe. Enemies are approaching that mean to hurt our people. But the warriors of the wind and flame are ready and will defend our city bravely.
Look, dude, I hate to break it to you, but I know what happens tomorrow, and you're not the warriors of wind and flame. They are. Space lasers. Wave of the future.
What is a warrior of wind and flame?
A cloud walker, an aviator. Only the strongest of our people can join the warriors of the wind and flame. We call upon the fear of Kulakwa, the fire spirit, and the breath of the air spirit, Kohabota, for the burning air that lifts our balloons into the sky.
2 names. We got it. Thank you. Also a very passionate actor.
Is that your balloon floating at the edge of the cliff?
Yes, it is a cloud piercer. My war balloon. When the time comes, I will use it to join my brothers in the air and fight for our city.
Oh, and he's grounded today. That's why he's all grumpy.
First, the clouds are getting pierced, then tattooed, then joining grunge bands, and in the end, it all leads to smoking.
Nothing you can do. Eventually, they regret their decisions, and that's how you end up with smog. Call mixes back to the original base.
I think we have to get rid of the guards somehow.
I can do this. Poison? Wrong kind of game. I need to play Hitman soon.
Maybe we can put the guard to sleep. Gage, go talk to him about your love life.
We want to put him to sleep, not kill him.
All this guard cares about is his duty and his balloon. A cloud piercer.
Why, the very name suggests a dastardly possibility.
Well, goodbye, sir.
Farewell, Acheo. Remember
So-
what I told you.
That your balloon's about to be popped by that very spear? Okay, maybe not that very spear, but we'll work on it. We'll workshop some ideas. This way. Look, how good's your arm? Arthur? I don't know. I think the balloon's on the far side there. Is that right? I don't think it's this one. That's the one we... That's our taxi. I think it's over here. Something like that. And again, after I'm sure I've covered the certain areas that we're going to cover, I will start zipping around.
Apparently, that section of town isn't allowing visitors. It looks like there once was a balloon ferry system like the one at the other landing, but it seems to be recently removed. I don't think we'll be going over there.
They didn't have time to finish the game. No, they finished the game. I just had nothing else to say there. And that's a nice way of saying that also we're not going in that direction. So, can we go this way? Is this the next nearest balloon? I do appreciate that he simply pointed out we couldn't go there. They did the same thing in the last one where, you know, if they had to draw everything, they couldn't ever finish the game. Da Vinci's Studio, I believe. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm so sorry. I love this game. I don't want to talk bad about it, especially considering how well it runs on modern systems, even if it takes a little finagling. Where the heck are we going? Arthur, how about a little help? I'm not really sure where to go. I don't think this is the balloon I need to pop. I could also speak to him as someone else. Duh. That's the whole thing about the game, isn't it? What's back here? Ooh, hidden secrets. There's stuff down as well as this way? No. Stuff down. Ooh, what is that? That is a water arrow. Yes.
The face on the pedestal with a toothy grin is a coatl. In mythology, it's a feathered serpent, similar to a dragon. See the cavity in its mouth? Coatl is a South American word for gingivitis.
Oh, is it? He's joking. But, okay, so we need some sort of arrowhead or something to put in there.
That indentation has some significance, but I don't think it means they're
I
out of
don't know
soap.
what, though.
This pedestal is arrow-shaped. It seems to be pointing to that pool just ahead.
I know. Let's go jump in. We can't. Shame. Hopefully someone cleans that or it's got some water flow, because stagnant water is never a good idea. Mosquitoes, they're worldwide. They shouldn't be. They're terrible. I think we're done with the kid. Sorry, kid. Scribe? No. Warrior. You can tell me where my ship is. Well, not the warrior, but the scribe can. I think. I don't know. Let's go talk to people.
Huh?
Are you done
Bartok,
yet?
I am sorry, warrior, but I do not have time to speak with you. There's so much work to do.
Can I not just have the whole bin of gold leaf? We'll let him have a little basket or something of it, and I mean, he's not going to finish it in the next day, is he? I don't know, he might. He's got his back turned to us. Have you seen that kid around? He's not doing his chores.
I am sorry, Hakul, but I have much work to do. Please find me tomorrow and we can talk then.
I love how they have different dialogue for different people. Some of them actually seem to have a bit of a different emotion behind it. So there's backstory hinted at. Or, you know, imagined. Either way. Let's go ahead and... Who, what, when, where, why. The only other person that comes to mind is him. You think that's the balloon? Oh, we can go back this way. Oh, I didn't know that. Still, we're already here. Let's have a chat.
Stop where you are! Hakul, are you looking for your son?
Yes.
You should find him quickly and bring him back to your farm. We're expecting trouble to come to our city soon.
Trouble? Are you... Yeah, have you seen him?
Have you seen my son today?
I saw him leave the aviary late last night. Then I saw him a little while ago. I cannot remember how long.
What was he
But
doing?
he was just here.
In the aviary.
I told him to go home.
I mean, he's a kid. What was he doing?
What was my son doing here last night?
Acheo was visiting the shaman at the aviary.
Oh.
The shaman has seen very few people lately, but I think the shaman sees an aviator spirit in your son. You should be honored.
Right. I'll just take care of the farm all by myself.
What do you mean, trouble?
We are expecting enemies to attack us soon. Do not worry. We have flown the war balloons for more than 10 generations. They have always helped us defend our city from attackers.
How fast
Tomorrow,
is a generation?
they will allow us to fly over our enemies and defeat them.
Dude, let me introduce you to the strange and unusual elements of space and time.
Goodbye.
No flying over
Goodbye,
those.
Akul. Remember, keep your boy at the farm tonight.
Well, since it's going to be melted tomorrow, I suppose. And again, the kid doesn't get in as much trouble because he's a kid. Mind you, in this game, I also know that literally no one's going to stop you. It's a do the right thing, and we're gonna kind of work around it. They don't have the bad endings anymore. I thought there was one or two. There might still be hidden in here. But generally speaking, from my experience, you can pretty much do whatever, and it doesn't bad end. It's really well done in that. Like Genghis Khan catching us, because that imaginary timer that we couldn't see or know about went off. So he turned, saw us, smacked us down, dented our helmet, caused permanent brain damage. We're all fine. Yes.
Let's cut the balloon's mooring rope. That should divert his attention. From behind the bush, he won't hear us giggling.
Yeah, okay.
Was that a blade in your no-time pocket, or you're just happy to see... Gage, stop chewing on the rope. Why don't you use the blade in your inventory to cut the balloon's mooring rope?
I kind of just want to chew on the rope now. See, that doesn't work. That kind of humor does not work with a space marine. The other Gage, it kind of would work, and, you know, you get a chuckle out of it. This space marine Gage, it's just too gruff. He wouldn't do such a thing. It's not even close. What's wrong here? That is clearly a blade. Do I not have a different... Maybe it's a different blade. No, it should be that. I might be clicking in the wrong place. Maybe I've actually got to go closer. That might be in it. Might be an issue. Might be it. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Okay, run. Okay, well, some things just can't be translated.
Hang around. Hey, let go! You're unraveling my sweater!
He will never get that balloon back. May have just saved his life. If it floats off somewhere, because eventually run out of stuff and then slowly fall to the ground in my headcanon. At the very least, it will eventually run out of stuff to keep it flying. But it may just fly off somewhere with him hanging on for dear life.
No matter what time period you live in, traveling coach is always bad.
Yeah.
Quick, pull him up to the balloon so we can toss him over the side again.
We can't. Time travel coordinates. Oh, I can't look up. There we go. Time travel coordinates. He wouldn't even see us. Okay.
Hey, I bet he feels like he's got the world on a string. Get it? World on a... I'll be quiet now.
Thank you. No, we're good. Why help him? He stopped us. He's a guard in a video game. Music and a little less of the bird song. Although it is a bit piercing, isn't it? Certain ranges of chimes really hit the ear wrong. And that's within that range. Hi there. Nice hair.
I thought gargoyles were made of stone. This one's made of mean and ugly.
I would have just said ugly, but well. I guess we're supposed to go that way. Well, we're already the kid. The kid visits often.
How did you get in here? This is no place for boys. Go back to your farm, Achille.
Go, choir. Stay your hand. Allow the boy in. I have need to speak with him. Don't worry. I don't think he is armed.
Spear, knife.
Well, Achille, have you come to hear a story?
Yeah, actually, this is great. Tell me about... Sure, tell me the story.
Tell me the story.
Long before you and I, time and space begot the four element spirits. Together, They bore many children, including twin brothers. 2 great birds, who each founded mighty tribes. When the spirits disappeared from the world, the brothers fought across many lands for the right to inherit a totem that held the secrets of the spirits. Fearing that the brothers would abuse the totem's power, the watchful spirits asked a young man in a village to help them.
Yes.
Whoa. Talk about deja vu. Doesn't this sound eerily familiar? Talk about deja vu. Doesn't this sound... Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I don't... He only said that once, right? Yeah.
Why did the brothers fight?
They would not share in the inheritance of their elders, both arrogantly believing the other to be unworthy of claiming the totem.
Who was... You was young man? I think in order to fit it all there, it had to be shortened, because I've seen that a number of times. The English is a bit weird.
Who was this young man?
This.
He was the first shaman. Before the brothers came to the village, the spirits of time and space broke the totem into 3 pieces and gave the shaman one of them to go and hide. Knowing the brothers' power, the shaman pleaded with the element spirits for guidance.
Okay, where are the pieces? I mean, he's... Again, I think they can see through time to some degree. So, interpreting it, he may not know, but he may be able to give us some more hints as well, because we have yet to finish any one puzzle.
Where are the pieces?
One was given to the young man, the first shaman of our people,
Okay.
to hide. The other 2, scattered by the spirits of time and space.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Did the spirits guide the young man?
Yes. Kualakwa and Kohabota, the spirits of fire and air, heard the shaman's cry and whisked him into the clouds. While high above his village, he saw the perfect hiding place, so he went there and concealed the totem. He asked all of the elements to guard it, and they have ever since.
We've heard
This
that.
happened many generations ago, and yet, there is still more.
What more? Where's the hiding place? We already found it.
Where was the hiding place?
Somewhere near the temple, concealed by 2 elements and guarded by the rest.
Concealed by 2, guarded by 2.
Tell me the rest of the story.
The one that's being painted on the wall.
Brothers never found the totem. I left to search for it far away. Ever since, the shaman of each generation has dreamed of the brothers' return. But I have seen a new dream of the story's end and of another young man.
Who's the young man? It would be him, wouldn't it? Not
Who was the
Gage.
young man?
You, Achael. There is something special about you. You have a destiny. You must save the totem from destruction, for it has a great purpose. You will finish the story. Remember what I have told you. Call upon the spirits. They will help you as they did the first shaman. You will also need the talisman that I gave you. You will know what to do with it.
Okay.
Do you still have it?
No.
Oh, of course.
Good. It will be important to you later. Spirits guard you, Achael, on your journey. I know that you will make me proud. A young warrior.
Okay, as I was saying, sorry, I made sure I cut that out. The actual little kid has it. I shouldn't talk over the people as they're talking. My bad. How does it end? How does the story
What
end?
is the ending?
Our city dies. A warriors all perish in battle.
And you
Valiantly.
haven't told anyone yet?
The brothers spare nothing. Only a young man will survive. The one who will save the totem.
Does the kid actually survive? Who knows? Maybe he doesn't, maybe he does. He's a kid, he has to. It's a video game.
What is this totem?
It is an object. It contains a great knowledge of the spirits. It is meant for all of their children, when all are grown and ready.
Okay, and that covers that. Let's hear about the 4 spirits.
Can you tell me about the spirits?
The old teachers. There have been 6. Most only know of the element spirits. Fire, earth, air, and water. But the other 2, they are different.
Okay, the other 2.
Tell me about the 2 other spirits.
Most would find this difficult. But I think that you would understand it, Cheo. The 2 other spirits are time and space. Time consumes all. Space encompasses all. Together, they are all.
Okay.
They show me the dreams of what was, and what is to come in the ritual of seeing.
No, I did not remember that. I was just commenting on other things, and yeah, alright, cool. Ritual of seeing, what about
What
that?
is the ritual of seeing?
When I ride my holy balloon over the pampas, the spirits show me a place that no other eyes can look upon. The dream place. I see the ancient lines traced by our forefathers, moving across the plains like snakes, until I see images of yesterday and tomorrow.
So he is seeing through time, and it may be something to do with the artifact itself, or some other aspect. The 4 elements.
Please speak of the 4 element spirits.
We should know
They
this.
used to live among us long ago. They showed us how to master our land with knowledge. They showed us how to bring water to the plateaus and make wells. They showed us how to harness fire and air to fly into the skies. And then they left.
Ancient aliens in this case. Where did they go?
Where did the spirits go?
They went to the dream place. They still speak to me during the ritual of seeing.
What could be within the lore of the universe that they've created here? Maybe they are. They went away according to the Sequi and I forgot the other ones, but basically they went away. Maybe they did transcend like time and space and ended up living in a pocket beyond time and space, reality, etc. There is that null time pocket, for instance, null time zone. It could be something similar. An entire world, entire thing of very advanced beings.
Goodbye, shaman.
May the spirits watch you today.
Sure, Dad's not watching, ever. I'll go burn down something. Don't mind that. Nice hair. Can we go up? We can. This is ours now. That chime. One thing I remember most about this area, besides the gold leaf, is the chime and the bird. The audio of this place is interesting. Yes, you.
The getaway balloon and these jars confirm my suspicion. Jam smugglers.
Well, hopefully there's not going to be a jam accident. Everything will be fine.
I'm thinking joyride.
Me too. How do we get down?
Gage, you bring the cheese, I'll bring the wine, a little altitude, some romantic music, bright stars. Look into my eyes, Gage.
I think I need a new suit. One without Arthur. Arthur can have this one. He's become very at home in it. And I don't want to be here anymore. Ooh, what is that?
Someone just used this vehicle. The heating element is still hot. The jar on the floor of the gondola must contain the gas to lift the balloon.
Okay.
I assume the gas travels through the connecting tube into the jar to be ignited into hot air.
Okay.
Between your natural gas and my hot air, we should be able to get this jalopy off the ground. That stone piece above the gas tube is a flint striking block. If we had another piece of flint to strike against it, we could ignite the gas.
I don't think I have that yet. Okay.
If you want to fly in this bucket, we need to light this burner somehow. If only we could harness the heat of our love, Gage.
I'm leaving. Bye. Thank you, Arthur. It was a wonderful time. You have time. You have fun in your time in the suit. You can do the rest of this without me, right? Yeah, sure. Great. Moving on. Smooch. The two of you would be wonderful together. It's the hair. It really does it for you. I never clicked the guy, did I? Hang on. Sorry, I need your soul too. Okay, bye now.
Goodbye, shaman.
Oops.
May the
yeah,
spirits
talkie.
watch you today.
You know what? Never mind. It's fine. Moving on. Just wondering. Okay, so my next thought, my next goal is we're going to go back and we're going to take a toy away from the little child. We're going to get the special stone that was given to him by the shaman, and we're going to go and I have no idea. I'm guessing it fits into the little thing for the water, the fountain. It's an arrowhead, right? Right. Logic, alright? It's video games. Oh, right, we can't approach him, but if we act as though the shaman was here...
Not a very active child. Better check his pulse. And while you're at it, check his clothes for loose change.
Well, clothes first for loose change, and then the pulse, because... No reason.
He's dead, Jim.
Tomorrow. No, actually he survives, right? Theoretically? Yeah. He's not wearing much. Where do you think he actually keeps the coins? I'm not really sure I want to go rifling through anything like that.
Watch this, Gage. I taught him a new trick. Ready, boy?
Yeah?
Play dead. Good boy. Now roll over.
He didn't listen, did he? Not a good dog.
He's still asleep? What did he do? Hit the snooze bar on his sundial?
There's a sundial?
Since he's asleep, I've got a gag.
Uh-huh. Cold
Warm
water?
up the well water and put his
Warm
hand
water.
in it.
Can we do that? I have a bowl, don't I? But it's got oil in it? I'm working on it. We'll figure it out.
This kid must have a degree in narcolepsy.
Or he may literally have narcolepsy, in which case it's so sad.
Shaman, I had the dream you spoke of. I saw everything you said I would see.
What dreams are that?
Interesting. Tell me about your dreams.
Yes.
I was in your balloon, rushing into the air, and I can see the whole city. The lines on the pampas moved and formed pictures, animals, and people. And I can hear many other shamans talking to me. They told me to look to the temple.
Okay, look to the temple. What is on the temple?
What did you see on the temple?
I saw the faces of the spirits. They said that they knew where the totem was. Then I woke up from the dream.
So, I'm thinking NyQuil. We need some more information. It's fine. Do you have the talisman? I need that back.
Do you still have the talisman I gave you?
Why? Do you want the talisman? You gave it to me.
I need it.
Chael, I need to take back the talisman for a little while. I need it for an important ceremony.
Oh, of course, my shaman.
Just for a little while. Cool.
The talisman is very ornate. It's shaped like a feathered dragon serpent, the Kuatl. One more trip to 7-Eleven and I'll have the whole set.
Jealous.
That talisman is shaped suspiciously like the tooth-shaped gap in the stone pedestal we saw earlier.
Who would have thought? Bye.
Goodbye.
Have a nice nap.
Thank you for visiting me, shaman. I can't wait to hear more stories later.
No problem. Watch out for that club heading to the back of your head. I mean, I think he's already snoring. Should have warned him earlier. There's only so much you can do. Okay, we know where this goes. We figured it out with logic. Science of the future. Wow. Irrigation.
He's single, he time travels, he parts water. Ladies and gentlemen, Gage Blackwood.
Always desperate.
Gage, we found it! The actual birthplace of Pez.
Oh my gosh. Do they have the yellow flavor? Do they have the orange flavor? Anything other than purple?
I recognize some of these heads from the wall depicting the great story inside the top of the temple. The story on the wall referred to them as the element spirits.
With the two hidden ones as well.
24 ugly heads on the wall, 24 ugly heads. If one of those heads should happen to fall, 23 ugly heads on the wall.
Okay. One more?
I think what we have here is a primitive version of the popular arcade game Whack-A-Mole.
We have a mallet. Well, we got a stick. Same thing.
Yes. This art piece says so much to me. It's as if the heads were yelling out, hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil, but the other 21 of us are gonna have fun.
There's 21 of them? Oh, there's a lot more around over there.
Hey, Gage, this is just like your tub, only you have the Muppet baby heads.
He might. Gage actually might. I mean, that's the thing. Marine Gage, no, but old Gage, definitely.
At what point do you think they turned to the pool contractor and said, okay, enough with the heads already? I know it's overkill on the whole head thing, but I'll take this over the little peeing cherub boy any day. Well, I guess we're headed in the right direction. Ow! How did you find my groin, Gage?
It's the right button combination on the keyboard. Learn your lesson. So for some reason, there's a lot of heads. We don't have the answer to this yet, but we will. I'm guessing they're buttons. We press them and do it in a certain order. Maybe there's a certain thing for each of them. Maybe there's a certain combination. I don't know. What I do know is that this talisman is very special and wonderful, and we should take it with us. Does the water come back? Well, blast it. What I can say about this is it's a flint talisman. Always pays to investigate your objects. A masterfully crafted ornament of possible religious significance. The gold figure clasping the flint rock is a Quaddle, a South American mythological dragon spirit. It's a feathered serpent. So what we're going to do is go back to a place where we can use flint against flint. Do you think this is going to cause a problem, us walking by the guard as the guy he's guarding? Apparently. Okay. By the way, yeah, we're heading in here because the place we needed to be is right here in the basket, heading up to take a nice aerial view as a very small child flying his own balloon. This is going to be great, isn't it?
Hey, if the block is made of flint and the talisman is made of flint, that means it would be possible to open a cute little flint boutique. We'll call it Sparks with a Z, and we'll have name tags and an antique cash register.
But we also need coffee and tea and maybe some little cream cakes, like delicious ones covered in chocolate. Of course, I could just be hungry. I don't know. Fire. The windmill. The monastery. What are we looking at? Oh, I think that's other parts of history. Found it.
Then Sinclair says, I'm sorry, but that painting just sucks. But this time, instead of getting mad, I just walk away, as if saying, girlfriend, don't even go there. So then he says, Gage, have you been listening to a word I've said?
No, we were tripping.
From this view, we can pretty much see everything. But I can give some telescopic help if you'd like to sightsee a little better. I hope you brought quarters.
We have, what are they called? Dramoy. Sorry. We have Dramoy. We're fine. Yes.
Those Nazca-like lines must represent different times in history. I assume you saw something in those lines while you were daydreaming. It's incredible that they use such a sweeping landscape as their book of history.
That's one way to do it. Carve it into the earth. It takes some serious movement of the earth to erase history then. Anything else to view? Is this it? Look to the temples. This is the other thing. I suppose we weren't supposed to find that yet? Look, if I didn't know where to go, I was gonna click everywhere.
Gage! See the two birds poised over the arrow-shaped pool? Those birds must represent the brothers. They're fighting over the pool.
Cool! I would never have known. Oh, useful. So, these are the walls. These are the four spirits guarding it, right? So, Blue Eyes, Bear, Cheeky, and Grin.
These four heads on the temple roof must be related to the heads we saw in the pool. If I had to make a guess, these faces tell us exactly which head to push in for each of the four walls. I have to hand it to him. What a clever place to hide the answer to a combination lock. I always put mine in my wallet.
Okay, could someone get me Arthur's wallet, please? No reason. Anything else to view up here? No, we got the combination. We're good to go. How do we turn this off? Magic. Magic. and watch as we plummet to Earth very quickly. Don't worry, he survives till tomorrow. Because worst comes to worst, we'll time jump out of here. Don't remember those coordinates as we're falling. Just saying. God, that bird. I'm going to race through this because that bird is just eating at my soul. Okay, and we're back. Yes, sir? What about?
Think back to kindergarten.
Uh-huh.
Square things go into square holes, circle things go into circular holes, and
What?
triangle-shaped jewelry things go into triangular-shaped indentations on pedestals.
No, circle things go into square holes. They fit, so why wouldn't they? They use the square things to toss at people. Why are we watching this again now? We already know what happens. Because it's the final sequence, right? Alright. So, this is the arrow, in which case, over here, blue eyes. Blue eyes? Blue eyes! Well, he's no longer blue eyes, is he?
Hey, the eyes glow. Normally, only your eyes can light up a room, Gage.
Alright. This one's the bear. Hi there. Maybe it's actually a chipmunk or a beaver or something. It's got weird teeth. Or a mustache, in which case it's just evil. Nothing more evil than a pink mustache. Whoa. And then over here was Cheeks. That'd be you. I think it's supposed to be a bird. Couldn't tell that from above. And then over here should be Teeth. The grin. You got Teeth, but I don't think you're the right one. I think it was this one for Teeth.
That seemed to do the trick. Sounds like we opened a door nearby.
Ooh, we opened the stairs. I swear we opened the stairs over here, this way. Down. Is that fire? Do we get to bathe in fire? This sounds like fun. Am I supposed to be looking around or something? Or is this just like ominous approach of Vance?
A pessimist might view a wall of fire popping up in front of them as a minor setback. But you, Gage, you're a rock. Stop crying. We can get through this.
Again, with the Space Marine versus the other guy, it's kind of halfway believable with the non-Space Marine. But alright. How? We could dump a thing of oil on us. Cover ourselves in butter. You know, whatever I do, let's go ahead and save. And because it's old Windows.
Cinnamon! No, Gage, your eyebrow's on fire.
I really want to do it again.
Instead of trying to sneak around this thing by camouflaging ourselves as fire, maybe we should try putting it out. I'm allergic to flame.
I bet you there's a fail state here. If I keep trying.
Remember the great story the shaman told us?
No.
No, Gage, not the Star Wars trilogy. He said the first shaman of their people asked the four spirits to help him protect the totem. Somehow the solution lies in the mythology of this culture.
Fire and air? Well, do we have some interaction here that I can do? whatsoever. Because I have no idea. Alright, tell me.
Remember the scribes' walls? They
No.
depicted scenes of the great story. Part of the story showed a young man with a talisman begging the water spirit for help. So we need to somehow have the element of water bail us out.
Oh, is that it?
Aquaman do it in the Super Friends.
What we have to do is remove the talisman. The wall puzzle was the one that opened up the way. The talisman's the thing that that brings the water up and down. I assume we can go up the side stairs then. Yes. Oh, thank you, man. I didn't realize that this could be removed now. Because modern games, puzzles like this, it depends upon the game. But generally speaking, what I've encountered most recently and such is
Bravo, Gage! That should be the last of the Element Guardians. Now let's search the rest of this temple.
Sure. And we'll get the gold. We have some gold. We want to keep that gold. Most recently, the games I've been playing and such, if you remove the initial thing, the entire puzzle resets. So it's kind of like, how do you think the game's going to respond? It's not even logic. It's a video game in the end. But yeah, cool. I'm glad that worked. Let's try that again. Down here, somewhere. Turn there. Alright, 1 second, down to the water. Cool. Yes.
Here's gourmet food for thought.
Mm-hmm.
The
Delicious.
shaman, thinking that you were the farm boy Aios, confided that he had a dream about the boy. The shaman saw Aios save the artifact and said that he had a great destiny. Gage, you were disguised as the boy when you visited the shaman. Do you think that he really dreamed about you?
Yeah, they saw through time. I want credit what credit's due. Well, cool. Also, some sort of dragon-like claw. This is totally awesome. May actually be something to do with the old aliens, who knows? Definitely old aliens. Look at this. Can you not translate for me, Arthur? This looks translatable. Anything? Yes.
I'll translate that large grouping of pictograms on the pillar. Ever since the spirit teachers first gave our shamans the gift of the dream seeing, our people have been entrusted with recording stories that have passed and stories that will come. We have seen that the wrath of the brothers spans across many generations. The city of earth and water was the first city that the spirits visited. They taught them the power of life and healing, but their city was consumed by the brothers in a battle of fire and wind. Far, far into tomorrow, more years than can be counted by generations.
No. Other way.
The brothers will return for a final battle when
Other
all
way.
of the totems are brought together. Our shamans have seen many murky dreams about this coming conflict. Although the outcome is uncertain, the fate of the world will be decided.
Okay, so that's what we're facing right now in the modern timeline.
One terrible day in the shadows of tomorrow, the brothers will come to find the totem that will allow them to see time as our shamans do. They will destroy our city, but our culture, our stories, and our totem will be saved by a brave warrior.
Cool. And then the, what is it? The monastery.
One day
Shangri-La.
in the shadows of tomorrow, a distant mountain city will be visited by the spirits. Because of their focus, their solemn priests were taught the power of matter. After learning from the all-powerful spirits, these holy men could change the elements. Then the brothers came, demanding the power of matter, and another tribe was destroyed.
Okay, and I'm so sorry I can't turn down the music for this. That's best I can do. And here we go. Let's get the item and get out of here. Pyramid. Pyramid power.
That must be the artifact. Hurry and grab it, Gage, and I'll jump us back to TSA.
Why? We've got all of today and tomorrow and all the rest of it. Oh, here we go. First cutscene for an ending bit.
I can feel Sosikwi energy flowing from you. Show me what you have found.
This object was sheltered in one of the temples.
Could it be the legacy?
Yes, this is a relic of the Elders. It bears the mark. The other inscriptions are very complex. I will attempt to translate, but my knowledge of Sosikwi is limited. We discovered long ago that several old Earth languages were actually primitive dialects of Sosikwi. This is only a part of the true legacy. The inscriptions speak of 3 vessels piously guarded that hold the powers of the legacy. This is only one, but Gage has given us hope.
Did you find objects like this in the other 2 temples?
No. I haven't searched them completely yet.
I briefed the World Senate on what's been going on.
Who are these
They
people
lifted
again?
the suspension and have given us full sanction to search for the legacy. You must understand, Ambassador Yosala. TSA protocol requires that only agents stay in the command room.
I understand, Commissioner Baldwin. If you need our assistance, you need but to ask. I will devote all my energies to slowing the advance of the Quothalas.
Yeah, it's because you want to swoop in and get the artifact for yourself. They're still warring.
I want you to pore over every molecule of this thing and run these inscriptions to our language database. We need information.
I'm gonna need someone knowledgeable to help me analyze this.
Agent 3.
Not to question your judgment, sir, but you just kicked that someone out.
I need to know who I can count on in a crisis. The only people I can fully trust are my agents.
Bring Michelle back. She's an expert linguist and historian.
Agent 3? She's a criminal, what's worse, a traitor. She captured and imprisoned you, remember?
No!
I don't. That memory was erased. But she did give herself up to give us this chance. Put her under house arrest. Do whatever you have to do, but bring her back. We need her.
I can't do this alone.
Very well. I'll release her. But if she slips up once, she's history.
You're a guard, aren't
She
you?
might surprise you. I'll be back when I find another of the artifacts.
You should know. The Quothalas have entered symbiotry space. They are ignoring all other planets and continuing towards Earth. It is doubtful the symbiotry defenses will slow them. Time is now our enemy.
Oh, it's not. We've got all the time in the universe and then some. Time travel, remember? I don't know why time's still advancing when we're not here. That does seem a little weird. Arthur, are you sure you're getting these coordinates right?
Now I'm sure you're the only employee here. You're like a night watchman named Pops who comes around once in a while with a big ring of keys to make sure all the shiny metal things here still beep and look pretty.
I also sweep and clean the glass. Yeah.
No one here to send us off again. It's not like I'm asking for a big goodbye party or anything, but a little appreciation would be nice. We're risking our necks here and... What? You got a get back soon card from Agent 3? Well, whoop-de-doo, Mr. Popular.
Well, you have the suit. Let's go ahead and continue on. We have what we need, I think, because we need the healing water. We have to get that. So I think we have what we need for Atlantis. Hello, it's Aios from the far distant future. The aliens have come in, they've invaded, they've outlawed politicians, and everything is better. We're almost on our way to the symbiotry. Not quite, no. But I haven't gotten around to editing until recently. And yeah, I'm going to split this episode up, so we'll see you all next time with the finale. We have 2 more worlds, 2 more time periods to go ahead and wrap up. And we'll finish up the final puzzle and all that for the Legacy of Time next time. Till then, thank you all for joining me, and have fun, everyone.